Welcome back, everyone. My name's Eltamar, and we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Avowed. Where we left off last time, we were at camp. People were wondering why I haven't upgraded my Arcanist Gambison. Fine. You know what? We'll make it a fine level 1 Arcanist Gambison. It's mostly because we don't have a lot of Hylia's Talons around. I kind of wanted to use them for guns. But we can always get more of those.
That'll help against whatever we face out there.
And it did complete the quest, so...
Consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but regular laundry is a common courtesy when you're traveling with a group.
No, it's fine. If you feel the need to wash your clothes, go right ahead. Just use something else.
Sweat and midday breezes don't count as washing, you know.
Right, so I smell like the wilderness. You people stand out like a tree rat in heat. You've been complaining about the flies, though. They're attracted to the scent of sap flowers.
Thanks, Marius. That's helpful.
Well, don't get used to it.
You guys good? Alright, let's talk to you. What do you want to say?
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
She's not hurting anyone. She should be free to conduct her business as she pleases.
I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view.
You seemed invested in that pair of Adiran outlaws.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
Seemed like decent people in a bad spot.
Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
You've got a lot to say about second chances. Something you want to confess?
I've been told I snore.
Me too,
so
man. Me too.
I hope you don't exile me from camp.
How long have rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
And they've been wary of Ambassador Hildegard bringing Adiran laws and Adiran blades.
And the Stilgarrote.
Yeah, them too.
Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Rumors of what?
I don't like to gossip.
Yes, you do.
Since when?
Exactly.
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Steel Garrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
The Steel Garrote isn't a deer. They're just assisting us here.
If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you.
It sounds like your efforts risk turning people against Adir.
I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
That's all. Good night. Actually, I got questions about you.
And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true.
Actually, no. We're good.
Get some rest on.
Let's talk to Marius. Maybe he'll give us some stats.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
They tried to kill me and it didn't work. No harm done.
Ooh, you're more forgiving than I am. I would have at least taken a finger. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
Fertile land, forests. I assume there's more than that out there.
Forests, sure, but wild. The people of Fior Messiverno tamed what they could and give a safe birth to the rest. But past that is the strange stuff. ruins, spirits, and other things that you should steer clear of.
Are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. I wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
Good to have you along, Marius.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest.
We're fine.
Anyway.
Let's talk more about
Ask away.
him. I understand you grew up in Sullus.
Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
Sounds like you and Sullus didn't part on the best of terms.
I see. Let's lay this out, Envoy. I can tell you've got survival training of your own. I don't need to know if you loved your daddy or not. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday, but this isn't that day. Best we just keep things professional.
Interesting. We'll try this again another time.
All right. Can't say you'll get a different answer, though.
Oh, I will. What makes you the best hunter in the living lands?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Ballarok and the grinning Ballarok?
What exactly is a Ballarok?
Probably the meanest living thing out in the wilds. Just as soon tear you apart as look at you. I am one of the few who have seen a Ballarok and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible.
Sure, thanks.
That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
What's your language?
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
Can you teach it to me?
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon.
Why not?
Because Solace doesn't love outsiders. I can't be more plain than that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
That's all for now.
Right. Changing the subject. What do you need?
That's it. No training apparently yet, so we'll deal with that later. Let's leave. There are a few things we want to find in the video, and I have an idea where some of them might be.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
You can speak to me in dreams too.
The Andra hums beneath the moon.
Fair point.
The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
The bear I put down? I suppose its death had a kind of beauty.
Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
It was me or the bear, and I chose me.
Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Alright, what would you have done?
Birth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Alright, well. A weird dot in the middle of my screen. What is that? A dead pixel? Hang on. Just gonna test something. Nope, it's part of the game. Okay. Let's go. There's a few things, yeah, we're gonna go find. I think I know where some of them are. So we're gonna go to God's Gate Beacon. I think I remember seeing one of the map areas over here somewhere. There's a second map area that I don't know where it is. But if I remember correctly, I came sort of like... Where am I? The right place? We look at our map, or treasure maps, I should say. Where are they? Are they in journal? Yes. There's like this wall thing, and then this little thing. I think that's the, is that or is it that? Could be this over here, or is it this one? Let's take a look at the map again. I saw this little... Yeah, that looks the gate, and then the tower's to the side of it. Yeah, so I think it's over this way. If I were a thing, a hidden thing, where would I be? What would I... Oh, there's a dead person here. The note. Can't believe I was barred entry into Paradise. The city is my home. These people know me, yet I wasn't let in. Well, I refuse to be stuck out here. I was able to scrounge up rope and a hook, so I'm going to go over the walls. Wodaka is my witness. I'll get back in the city or die trying. Yes, I dare say you did. Oh.
I'll be damned.
Oh.
You first.
Hello? I know there's a chest there. I'm just checking for concerning things. Okay, what do we got? What are we getting from this? Gloves of the Strangler? That's a serial killer sounding gloves, but okay. Gloves of the Strangler, what do you do? 3% crit chance. And stealth attack damage. That's just better than what we're wearing. Alright, Gloves of the Strangler, sorry it is. Not the stranger, that's not the same thing. Okay, well we got that treasure. We also now have Intimidating. This one I'm not sure about. I think it's probably... I might have to go look around for this one a little bit. Leave it to the gods. It could be near those shrines. The gods over on... The shrine to Wodaka's over there. And the Watcher's Mirror is there. It could be over here somewhere. But there's 3 pieces of the Wodaka statue that we need to get. And I think... I know where one of them is. I have an idea anyways. Actually, I have an idea where 2 of them are, technically. Maybe even all 3. Because if you look at the poem, 2 of them have to do with city stuff. So it's going to be in Paradise. I'm just going to jump out of camp because I don't actually want to be in... Wait, what? Oh, we have stuff to do with our companions. Exit here. So we can go look for Paradise, the dock area. Oh.
Haze,
Okay.
mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before.
I feel like home somehow. Why do you appear to me when I sleep?
The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. A killer freed. A predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Save that, I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Alright, well, interesting. Okay, so I think that's going to be on this island. Because this is where I saw a flaming tower at one point. the one that I think is going to be... What's it called? Stop the Isle of Wicked Outlaws, flicker golden flames of a glorious cause. I think it's that one. I'm going to go back up there and take a look. Flames of a glorious cause. I think we can find something up there. And this is definitely the Island of Outlaws. Maybe we just didn't do a good enough search last time we were here. Ooh, I didn't realize that was quite the jump. Alright. We're looking for flames of a glorious cause. Because we only need 3 things. We need the golden flames, the golden scale of justice, and the broken crown jewel. I think these 2 are going to be in the city emporium, and where booths where goods are sold. So I think that's going to be somewhere related to that. Do we think it's up there? I'm going to try up there one more time. It does look like a... I mean, there's fires here, but I don't think that's what it's talking about. Unless there's something on the other side. Hang on, we might go back up there, but I just want to... I think we've explored that top area pretty well. I know that leads us up to the top where the enemies are. What's over on this side? Let's just go up here for one sec. Not seeing anything up here, though. This is not jumping out at me as the place. Oh, no, maybe over here. Just a quick glance. It's over there. You've been over here? Yeah, I think we... Oh. Well then, okay. That was not at all what I expected. I just saw a path we hadn't been on and I was like, maybe, but... did not think that would be where we found it, so... Alrighty, fair enough. I guess we have the golden flames, and yeah. Okay, I think the other ones are going to be in the city, though. And I think... let's check Hightown first, but it might not be Hightown. And then we'll find the last treasure. That's going to be the last thing I think we need to do in this area. We do have a little bit to explore near the exit to the zone. So we'll do that. I don't know, we might have missed some side quests and stuff. I haven't seen anyone else with a side quest that's jumping out at me, but once we get this, I think we're pretty well done in Dawn Short for what I know of. If something else... no, okay, fine, I'll give people their points because kind of annoying that's popping up. Let's give him... sure, let's just finish this up. Oh, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. We just change this? Oh, it just upgrades it. Okay. Let's give him... Second Wind with... extra health. Sure. Marius has Binding Roost, that's good. Heartseeker. Let's give him... this one with Wind Shot. Oh, we don't have enough to do that. Alright, let's go. Into the city. So I think one's at the market. Oh.
Envoy.
Yeah, what's up? Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
In what way? I didn't hear you coming. Paradise must have sent their best.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We have learned you are not a figure to be trifled with. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
Thanks, creepy dude. You would come off as more... I don't know, friendly if you didn't have such an ominous voice. For, gratitude. Just sounds kind of assassin-y, you know?
With all due respect,
Okay,
Captain.
if I were a store... there's an Emporium here, right? That could be the Emporium one. This says Emporium on it. Can be found in the Emporium. let's go into the Emporium and see what we can find. The other one's in a marketplace area, so maybe it's up on like a balcony. It says it's on a balcony aside from, or across from an Orders Hold. So maybe this estate here, or the Adiran headquarters could be over here. But let's go to the Emporium first. So that one's the most obvious one, I think. If I were a thing in the Emporium, I'm just going to take that. Or not take that, but and that, what's this?
Admit it. You want to hit it. Just once.
I do. Do you just sell it? Is that what's going on here?
You're back.
He does have a unique shield, Beetle's Bulwark, but we don't need that. It doesn't. I guess we can take the. No, that's expensive. Let's leave that. Okay. So it's in the Emporium. I'm going in.
My shop is in here, Envoy.
Yeah, but I'm stealing from you, so.
Definitely don't feel like we should be in here.
Well, luckily for me, I don't need to listen to you. Notes on the trinket recovered near the eastern ruins. Sacred object, but to whom? Iconography suggests Bodica. Very old, perhaps from the first Adiran settlers. Did Adiran ships land here centuries earlier than we thought? Curious implications for historical record. Definitely incomplete though, part of a larger relic. More fragments in the area, warm to the touch, enchanted, valuable. Crown jewel. Done. We have one more piece to get. Let's get out of here.
You won't find any treasures that way.
Incorrect, I already found one, bye. Okay, balcony across from Order's Hold. The Adirans are well known for their order, so I'm going to go maybe with that one. And then if it's not that one, then maybe the other one. Should be up top there somewhere. Let's go up this way. If I were to take this running start, can I make it? I mean, kinda. There's a chest up here. Well, that's, I guess, something. Random junk. What's that? It's like a button. Could be a placard. It's not a button. Okay. You hear something. Was a chest back there? Okay. Well, we can go grab that, I guess. Since. Oh. I guess grenade types.
The ruins! Why assault our ancient Pargrunan ruins? They just walked around that wall. Someone help! The god likes a maniac!
Might be, everyone, might be. Move over here.
Sometimes
Yes.
I think having money is really about the view.
Oh, there it is, or something. No darkest Rotone chocolate cookie. That's not what we're looking for. Okay. Well, we blew up a wall. It may not have gone super well. I really feel like it should be over here. Oh, we're in the wrong area? Not really, because it's across from the headquarters. Could be this way, I guess. What was the whole thing again? Not that one. This one. Overlooking booths where goods are sold. The balcony leads to Order's Hold. I guess it could be more this side. Yeah, because Order... This could be Order. Could be over here, across from the place. Alright, well, let's just jump around. Steal the turnips. I don't think this is a place where we can land. Nope, nope. Okay, well, we landed somewhere. It's fine. We're falling. Okay, we need to get back up there. This is the market, so you'd think that it's around here somewhere. It's got to be up on the roof, though. on a balcony, because that's what it says in the thing. And let's see if we can find a way back up. Maybe it's on the other side. Let's go take a glance at the other side and see if we can find a way up. Not really, maybe? Nope, too high. Can't climb over that way. Could be up there. Possibly, or that balcony maybe? I don't know. Also, how did they know that it was in the Emporium shop? To be completely fair, this doesn't make any sense. Okie dokie, where's that jump up point? I know there was one around here somewhere. We always find it when we're not looking for it, and now that we do need it, I can't find it. Or we can just go up this way. Okay. Uh-huh. There is a balcony over there. I don't know how to get to it. Maybe we can go around. Careful. No, that's definitely invisible walled. Okie dokie. Hello, guys. I'm just looking for a way onto the roof. Ignore me. Oh, there we go. There's one. Back up this way. Okay, maybe we go this way. It has like a ramp that leads up here, so... No, but what if we jump to there? That won't help. What about up here? Okay. Not helpful. Can't go anywhere else. That's the market down there. Where am I going? What am I doing with my life? Stealing all your stuff. Oh, this isn't actually a balcony, it's just stairs. What a waste of time. We can go up here.
What the? Are you crazy? Get down.
I am crazy. That's where that one chest was. Damn it, this is not the right way. What if we go... Man, I don't know where to go. It's got to be in the city. Oh no, that was too far. It's got to be on a balcony overlooking the market on this side. It just makes sense. There's no other place where the market has a balcony that overlooks Order's thing on the other side. This is that balcony up top there. How do we even... No, it's not really a balcony. Or just like slats of wood. Unless there's something up here, maybe. That's a very high jump. I can't get up there. There's no way. What about over here, though? Nope. Alright. I've been playing parkour for a while, and I don't think we're getting any closer to a solution here. Maybe we need to get up there. Okay, that fence is not letting us over. Is there a way from the Claviger's place onto a balcony, perhaps? Perhaps not. Although maybe. What about that bridge? Not really a bridge, I guess. It's all covered in fence. Alright, what I might do is just look around, try and figure this out. If it's not here, then we'll just jump cut to another place we're searching. But I really feel like it's here somewhere. I'll be back shortly. Alright, we're back. We haven't found the thing, but I found other things. So I've come to the main district, because I remember there's a market district here, so I'm gonna try that one instead this time. That being said, I jumped across, this is the door we came out on, and I just jumped across here. There's like a block box here, and some chest inside here, with a lock. So I thought I'd show you guys that. I guess we can continue to explore this area too. I just want to finish this quest. Some money. Oh, there's spiders, aren't there?
Stand back.
Well, let's see what's downstairs. Could be spiders. Could be phantoms. Oh, so many phantoms. Ow. Why are there so many phantoms here? Ow. Can't dodge because I'm stuck in a corner. Okay, that was unexpected.
Another win, but who's counting?
Merchant's Journal. I used to get wagons at war from Sovereign Point every month. Now, a year of silence. Either the mine dried up or something happened to the settlement. Either way, can't stay in business like this. Turns out I'm not the only one getting nervous. A lot of the outposts inland have gone quiet. Plague. Sorry, random sneeze. Plague, disappearances, creatures gone mad. Everyone's heard the rumors, but no one's got the answers. This can't go on. We rely on each other for essentials. Unless something changes, we're gonna die out here.
That's another piece of that Woodward totem.
Golden Scale of Justice. What a weird place for this to have been. We have all the pieces. Now I don't know what to do with it. I'm sure that it has a purpose. Maybe I'm allergic to success. Restore the scale of the Oathbinder. Ow. Do I just click on it? Maybe it tells us. With the Wodoka's totem and all the fragments in your possession, all that remains is to assemble them together at your camp. Well, we found a new thing. Some treasure. And we found the last piece. That was actually incredibly lucky. I still don't know where the last treasure is. I might have to go wander around and look for it. See if I can find it. Maybe we'll do a quick jump cut for that. But let's go to the camp first and assemble the thing. So I really do want to see what this device we've spent a while making does. Also don't know where to craft it. Maybe it's a crafting station? Maybe there's just like an activate thing in our camp somewhere? I wonder what it does. I'm like legit curious as to what this thing is for. Well, I don't see anything that we just click on. So, crafting table? Workbench? No. Enchanting station? No. Space for Wodoka totem. Oh, okay. Find fragments add blessings to the totem. What does this do? Distant voice echoes. Let's strain our ears to hear what they say.
I know what I sensed. I am beyond all doubt.
A source of essence in the living lands. Impossible.
Are these gods? Wodoka? Hylia, are you there?
I felt the flutter of Audra. There was no mistaking it. It was warm, playful yet powerful. Almost like my own.
Do you realize the weight of what you imply?
Of course I do.
An ill wind blows through Aora if any of what you say is true.
Listen for more about these implications. Let the memory carry us.
We have no time for theories.
Please. I've considered this with care. Think of the kith who live there. Always just beyond our reach.
I assume nothing. I will not rest until I learn the truth of this. If we cannot bring it to light, we all may be at stake.
Interesting. Okay, so new bonuses added to the skills of the Oathbinder. Ability cooldowns, -15. Oh no, it went too fast. Oh, there we go. It adds all these things. 2 int, 2 resolve, second wind cast ring of fire, reviving a companion, grants rapid health and essence regeneration. Critical hits deal high fire accumulation. Reduces ability or companion ability cooldowns by -15, and activating companion ability increases our damage for 5 seconds.
Did you leave a cleaning manual in my pack?
Okay, what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm going to go wander around the wilderness a little bit. Oh, we're doing another of these things.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and shard earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
You seem unsettled by Lodwyn. Do you want to talk about it?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
Are you sure you don't have history with her? Can't you tell me more?
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
Did Lodwyn hurt you specifically?
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
If it comes with it, or comes to it, I will deal with her my way.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can find this area, and then we'll have our last treasure, and then I think what we'll do, if the area isn't over here or over here, we'll go explore those areas and then get ready to leave the zone. I will be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. I don't know if I found the treasure, but I found a treasure. I guess we'll find out when we do it. We're near Watcher's Mirror. I kind of went up to the yellow camp, and I noticed there's a path leading up here. So I kind of wandered up the path, and I shot out this little bunker area. There's a chest inside with a unique of some sort. I haven't glanced at it yet, but I didn't want to open it unless, in case this is the treasure in question. It's got Stelgaer's Pride. Stelgaer's Pride? Stelgaer's Pride. It's medium armor unique. We might take a look at that, actually. It is fine level 0. But it might be a good weapon. Or might be good armor, I should say. Is that the treasure we were... It was the treasure we were looking for. Okay. So we accidentally found the treasure we were looking for. I thought it would be along the crevice. I didn't expect it to be right there. Mostly because... Oh, we don't have the map anymore. Kind of looked like a big crevice on the right-hand side. But I guess there we go. We found the thing we were looking for. So... There are a couple areas to go look around really quick to see if anything's going on them. This area here and this area here. Let's go glance around and see if we can find things to kill. Can we set a waypoint? Is that a thing? We can just teleport. What are we doing? Let's just go south from here. Clear out this area. If there's anything there to clear. And then we'll go to the southeast. Clear out that area before we leave the zone. There's also a meteor I'm supposed to find. Hopefully I'll find that before we go. I honestly don't know where it would be. We're going down to Usher's Hand, which is this way. Which way is north? That's north. This is south. Okay, we're going down this way. Checking map. Alright, it's straight in here somewhere. Anything of note? There's a crystal up there. There's a bunch of spikies. Someone has made a rampart of some sort. Or not a rampart, a palisade wall. That's what I'm looking for. There's a... Is this where we killed that person? I think this is where we killed... the person? Yeah, it is. It's absolutely where we killed the other captain. Okay, so there's not a lot here. That's what I'm getting. Anyone else hear that chiming sound? Have I gone insane? Yes. Okay, let's go down to east of here. Let's go east of here. So whatever's going on with this Adra thing. There's just a scepter flag. Up or down? Let's go up first. Looks like there's a neat path leading up into the hills. Might as well take a look. There's also a beach down there. We can go take a look at that too. Just don't want to overshoot and go somewhere we've already been. Anybody around? Or no? We're good. Whee! Nothing here so far. Not particularly exciting.
Right here. Never has.
Strangled Adra and some sort of weird, creepy area. Let's go take a look in here. Uh-huh.
Ready? Aim.
Get rid of that. Going up. There's a dead person with some potions. What did I just shoot? What is this thing? Oh, we had to electrocute both of them. Makes sense. We were shooting them with our electrical pistol. That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, I think this lowers the bridge. That's what's going on here. Crumbling journal. Brothers and sisters, my band found these ruins in a sorry state. Though the mechanisms within still serve their function, the function was to block the way to the Adra. Through careful combination of repurposing what was left behind and a few additions of our own, we were able to get this place back into proper functioning order. The trick is simple. Now the hard work has begun. Activate the essence generators with a strong jolt, and the way shall open to you. If you're unable to wield magic, worry not. Simply search for electrical lilies as their seeds erupt with lightning when thrown against a solid surface. Do this, and you too can follow in the footsteps of those long past. Or you have a lightning pistol, and you just shoot things. Kraken horn, interesting. Could you possibly burn that? Anything in this corner? Yes. There's a button. Okay. Chest. I don't even know what I'm doing. Money and stuff. Not much for a hidden room, to be honest, but whatever. Alrighty, so there's a hall here. Oh, we've been there. Let's go the other way. We went that way, let's go this way. Do both of these lead to the same spot? Did we just kind of waste stuff? That door's open. The answer to that is yes, we definitely wasted a little bit of time. That's okay. Strangled Adra. What does that even mean?
Something happened here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall.
Okay.
The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory?
We're not given a place in history, we have to fight for it.
Throw a stone to make ripples. Beat back the tide of time. Your resolve stirs within us.
We cleansed some Adra.
Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret. The Envoy blacked out, and now the Adra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Okay, well we did that. That's a thing that happened. Got some experience. There's some people there. Some soldiers. Let's go down. before we go into the Emerald Stair Gatehouse and look at the store, let's go down this way first. There's definitely creepy spider stuff. Okay. Super. There's some runes, a godless altar. We go... Something's happening. I hear sounds. Alrighty. Who's left alive?
On your right.
Alright, everyone's dead. That needs to be dead. Fragment of star metal.
If I'm not mistaken. Might want to take that to a blacksmith. Everyone okay?
Guessing that's the meteorite I was told about. So we got that. Star metal, meteorite, sounds about correct. What do we use it for? I have absolutely no idea. Let's go find our way down there. We did find the ruins, so that's cool. We found the meteor. I'm pretty happy about that. I want to get another level, but it seems harder-ish to find. People. Oh, did we already kill all this? Wait a minute. Is this the area where we... No, we haven't been... We definitely haven't been here. Well, it looks... Yes, we have. We've definitely killed everything here. Okay, well, if that's the case... Yeah, we've totally killed everything here. There's that dead person. Right. How did we miss the star metal? Let's also go down here and take a look really quickly. Anything we missed down here? Like the beach area? That was a bit of a far fall. My bad. Any loot? I'm not gonna do too much of an ocean search. Nah. Okay, there's nothing there. Let's go back up. And let's head off to the new area, I guess. I don't know if we're allowed to come back. I'm guessing we are allowed, because you have to come back to Paradise eventually, right? They wouldn't put a major city and then abandon it. I guess they could, but still. Let's go up and see. Ooh, whoops. Clicked my mouse by accident. Sometimes when you stretch the fingers, you just knock the mouse. Let's go meet the store person. See if there's anything good to buy.
Can't believe we're stationed here, so far from the city.
You're not that far from the city. Relax, dude. Hello, merchant.
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed?
Going to Fiorme Averno.
Truly? Then we're heading the same way. Though Emerald Stair is not my ultimate goal. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the Living Lands. I hope to find this place.
Well, you have a lot of stuff, actually. Do you have anything we want? More Pyridine leather, but we don't want that. Lockpicks, yes. And I think that's good enough for now. Thanks.
Welcome.
Why are you traveling to Solace Keep?
It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart, but I'm Pagroon through and through, just like the dwarves here in the Living Lands.
Interesting.
If your ancestors left Solace, it isn't your ancestral home anymore.
Some things never change. Whether I'm here or back in Stalwart, it's always the Pagroonen that make me question this journey.
I see. Alright, bye.
Safe travels.
That meat looks raw, they need to cook it more. You're gonna have like a cool oven like that. If I light the fire, my dude. Oh, it is lit. It's just very uncooked.
Would it kill the Clavager to send us some better food?
Maybe we've already reached... Oh. Ooh. See? Lockpicks. Good idea. Always. Sometimes I tab out quickly to make sure my recording program is still running properly. Alright, so we have to get through that area now. I guess this isn't the area? This is just a gatehouse. We need to go through the actual area, which is apparently this way. Which we may not have opened.
Hold a moment.
Okay.
They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Yes. Business, looking into the Dream Scourge.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
I'll watch out for her, thanks.
Don't thank me. In fact, keep my name away from Ludwine's ears. Better if she doesn't know I exist. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
Was it the burning eyes
So
or the death
Ludwine's
mask?
somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
Thank you kindly. I will go across the... Oh, it's actually an event. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll travel to Emerald Stair. Let's see if we can go back. I'm actually really curious. Before we fully commit to this plan...
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
I didn't come... Actually, I got a second chance at life. He deserved one too.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They're paladins devoted to Wodika. Zealous but effective.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the vreekas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
I do not catch your drift.
Sorry, old sailor slang. They're working at cross purposes. And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
They brought me back to life. If they meant harm, they could have left me.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
No one understands souls like they do. If they know something, we should hear them out.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to Paradise.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is, an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
And they managed to survive in the wilderness?
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay, until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Alright, when the dream scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delumgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
I know enough not to wander blindly into a Delemgan's den.
I'd hope so. I think that goes without saying.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Isn't Marius coming with us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdude. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Alright, can we go back? Good question. Let's jump out of here. I'm just kind of curious to see if we can or not. That's also a long conversation. Okay, if I were to turn around and try and get back, could we go? Yes, we can go back to Dawnshore. Okay, cool. Good to know. I think we'll call it here then. We're in a new land for next video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.